Hey guys, what's up? What's good? Trust me, I've missed you guys like so much. Today is Monday. I know Friday is TGI. What do you call Monday? TGI. Yeah, thank God it's Monday. For some persons, we hate Monday badly, like badly. But then we have to do what we have to do. Monday is that day. For some persons, the first day of the week. But then the truth is that Monday is the second day of the week. Sunday is the first day, and I'm sure you've already have like lined out activity for the day. What you want to achieve for this day. It's good that you achieve them, but then if you cannot achieve them, you have a Tuesday to make amends. Don't feel bad if you cannot do all you want to do on a Monday morning. Like it's just another day. It's like Wednesday, it's like Friday, it's like Thursday. The fact is just, I think it's just the fact that there's a different week, like Monday, Tuesday, but they are all same day, same 24 hours, same effects, same everything. Really, my fault today, same. So it just shows the fact that just enjoy yourself, live life to the fullest. Trust me. AMVCA over the weekend, amazing one, amazing one. Though some people are calling them out saying there are some INEC thing in that election result or the polling result. Some people didn't like the results, but I'm sure they are wise and they know what they're doing. Sean Kuti, or back again for you this time. I'm sure you have sense. You guys should just keep me on this trip because it's going to be an amazing one. The journey is so interesting. You don't want to miss this one. Anyways, straight off to Go to Life News where I bring you updates concerning music and that's across the country. I'm sure you know my name is Daki. Moving on, we are begin with Davido, amazing guy doing good for himself. So as we speak, Davido has surpassed about 66 weeks on Spotify Nigeria across artist chart. Davido has been on Spotify Nigeria top artist chart for the longest with 66 weeks and obviously still counting. Amazing one for him at the time. We saw Davido and Puma actually having like a spree. They were just catching cruise on Twitter. Like it was a cruising moment for both parties. Davido was catching cruise. Puma was also catching cruise. We saw Puma coming out to say, "Thanks 001, timeless like you. What about you joining us at the Man City match tomorrow?" Now that was just like, okay, Davido, do you want to join us at Man City match? And then we saw Davido was like, so they first sent him a jersey, yeah, and they was like looking like the jersey of champions. Love to see it, and they're like, "Thanks 001. Would you like to see the Man City match?" And Davido was like, ginger me. If you want me to see the match, ginger me, send me a private jet. Like you want me to come and see your match, ginger me, send me a private jet. And funny how this was an amazing one. At the point we just bant and cruise, like, yeah, let's just fight, let's just catch cruise and all of that. And then we saw Puma actually providing what he wanted. For some person, it was said that he provided the jet, and Davido actually flew to see the Man City match over the weekend. Just so you know, to ban Chelsea fans, Man City used a team B to win a Chelsea top 11. Like, how is that possible? Wow, wow. Why would Chelsea always disgrace themselves at every point? Like, how will Man City second team, second bench? As a matter of fact, not even second, like the second of second bench came to win your top squad. They should flog all of you, including the fans, flog all of you, like seriously. We saw at the moment unavailable video on YouTube has surpassed 15 million views on YouTube, and big one to Davido on that one. Jesse Lingard, Nottingham Forest player and obviously English national team player, posted a video triumphantly, like so happy with the fact that, so this is the gist here. Nottingham Forest was supposed to be relegated here, so they had like this match that would have kept them in the race. But they were playing Arsenal, so if they have, and obviously papers predicted Arsenal was going to win them, so their fate was the fact that they were going to be relegated. That was their fate. But luck came and they defeated Arsenal 1-0. Obviously, they escaped relegation zone, and we saw Lingard coming out to celebrate with the song "Unavailable" playing in the background. So happy. Lingard and Sergio Orea were jubilating. For the fact that if escape relegations is a very big deal for players, and they were really so happy. An unavailable video, song was what they used in celebrating. I've told you guys this before. One way you will know a song will go everywhere, the fact that all of these guys keep vibing to it. English players, Spanish players, like when they start vibing to your song, they have a lot of fans. They have like huge fan base, and these fans want to know what that song is, and obviously it's going to do good in places like that. Anyway, moving on. So at the moment, Davido unavailable, Mr. Keys has been Shazam. The Shazam chart as of today looks like this: 6 in Cameroon, 10 in Senegal, 11 in Dubai, 12 in Uganda, 13th in Cote d'Ivoire, 22 in Ghana, 22 in Kenya, 22 in Tanzania, 26 in Zambia, 34 in South Africa, 41 in Saudi Arabia, 45 in Mozambique, 48 in Nigeria, 49 in Morocco, 62 in the UK, 70 worldwide, 103 in Belgium, 109 in France, 112 in Canada, 115 in Netherlands, 119 in Israel, 119 in Switzerland, 127 in Portugal, 174 in Algeria, 184 in Sweden rather, and 197 in New Zealand. Now it has been chatting. People want to know what that song is. But for Nigerian fans, yeah, I'm not surprised about Place 47 because obviously we know this song. So it just plug in your earpiece. I'm gonna just feel the vibe. Trust me, because we all are so familiar with the song and the way it sang. So good luck to Davido uh, on that one. Moving on, we saw for the Boom Play Top Artist and Boom Play Top Album for the week. Davido is number one for the top artist. Davido number one, Kizz number two, Omale number three, Benton 4 and Ashake on number 5. For the top album weekly, Timeless, obviously number 1. Boy Alone number 2. Rave and Roses with Rema number 3. Love Diamond number 4. Billion Dollar Baby Shea Vibes on number 5. Just like I told you guys, Davido was present at the humiliating of the Chelsea Football Club by Man City by the Team B. Davido was there live and direct to see that match. Funny how we wore like the blue thing too. So I kind of saw it when we wore the blue shirt. So we were like, what are you supporting? Because we know Man City wear blue, just wear blue. But then there's always a serious blue. Man City blue is the sincere and the serious blue. That Chelsea blue is blue. It donkey dog blue. But then they don't came out to support this team and for Man City rather, and then they stormed and defeated Chelsea disgracefully on the night. Chelsea fans don't come from me. I'm just saying my mind. Anyway, moving on, we saw Unavailable with Mr. Kiss remains at number 2 on this week UK Afrobeat chart for the third consecutive week. And just so you know, Soweto with Victoni and Victoni, which are Rema and Tempo on that one is on number 1. Rema Cham is on number 3. Partner the Stop on number 4. Feed by Davido and number 5. 230 Ashake on number 6. Amazing one for that one. Davido has been dominating ever since that album dropped. We saw Davido coming out to make a very, very big statement. He's saying he has known Chioma for like the past 20 years, like for almost 20 years rather. So he said Chioma was not just a victim over the night. Like he didn't just meet her like when we knew they met and all of that. He said he has known Chioma for almost 20 years. Let's work with 20 years. Chioma, Davido is about 30 years thereabouts. So it means if I'm working with 20, it means they would have known Chioma since when he was 10. But since he had almost 20, so let's take that 15. So it means he has known Chioma since he was 15 years. Amazing one, amazing one. It just shows the fact that she has been there through everything. I was going to say thick and thin, but Davido has never experienced one thing. Basically, he has been from a rich family, and it's a very big one for him. And he's saying this lady he has known her for almost 20 years, and then he's saying she is the best decision he has ever had to make. Like the fact that he got married to Chioma, that was like the best decision he has ever had to make. Good one for both parties, and we are so happy for them. Odogu Burna Boy, big name for a reason. 40,000 capacity shut down, no space was remaining, everywhere closed down. Burna Boy did all of that in France. All of those details, I'll give them to you in a bit. Moving on, so Burna Boy have now spent 600 cumulative week across all official album charts, main charts, and it becomes the first Nigerian artist to achieve or to reach this milestone. Big one, 600 weeks. I think in a year we have about, I won't embarrass myself, but then about 50 something weeks in a year, there about, I think I'm sure. So having 600, we got to meet, that was about 5 years. So Burna Boy has been in the conversation, has been in album charts for the past 5 to 6 years. Massive one, massive one. Big one to Burna Boy on that one. We saw Burna Boy twice as tall album surpassing 274 million total streams on Audiomack. Big one to Burna Boy on that one. Burna Boy, anybody have surpassed 70 million streams on Spotify. At the same time, it's Plenty surpassing 70 million streams on Spotify. At the same time, Last surpassing 260 million streams on Spotify. Less than 24 hours after his amazing performance at the sold-out Love Damini concert in Paris at Le Défense Stadium, Burna Boy Last re-enters iTunes chart at 183. At the point, it was not in the chart, but now it came back after the concert. No, for Burna Boy concert here, it's an amazing one. For sure, Burna Boy actually is the first person to do this in France, first Nigerian artist to do this in France, and that's what Burna Boy is known for. He goes to spaces where people really don't know him, and then he just does magic numbers, getting their arenas, their stadiums, and trust me, he's always on the course of sending them out. And the big one for Burna Boy, we say congratulations to him on that one. For the France, Apple Music, Love Damini, at the moment it's on number 39. Picked added for the album charts, basically 39, added like plus two. African Giant 132, added about 23 plus. Last 68 plus 3, and Year 190 added like 8 ranks to it. For it, it's just the way this guy dominates the space. And then that's what tours do to you when you go on a tour. Say you go to a tour like in Israel, what the response of Israelis to your tour reflect on your music backend, and it's an amazing one. Burna Boy really did an amazing job at the France Le Défense Stadium, Arena rather. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy African Giant re-enters France Apple Music chart at 200. The album was released 4 years ago. Now, whenever you see this on Burna Boy's page, whenever you come across this, you obviously know what it means. Burna Boy, as in it's like a signature, yeah, where he has like the black, red, orange. It just shows the fact that he has accomplished that zone. So he came out to say, "Thank you, Paris." That's the same way you see Fabrizio saying, "Here we go." It is science delivered. Burna Boy has put this up saying, "Thank you, Paris." It was an amazing one, amazing night for Burna Boy. The France guys came out in their numbers to celebrate Afrobeat, and in general, Afrobeat we're proud of whatever France did, and we're also proud of Burna Boy. At the same time, we saw Burna Boy saying, "Welcome to the Love Damini Fair. Extremely honored and grateful to have had my people with me at Nelly Rogers and Georgia Smith. Shout out to my amazing team, the best band in the world. From the outsiders, I love each and every one of you deeply." Amazing one. He is saying he loves these guys like deeply. That was what the concert looked like. You saw where he came out with a beautiful, beautiful, extreme Georgia Smith. Amazing one. She dressed also beautiful. The way they actually did the performance, like the romance on stage, it was something to actually behold. Amazing one. And then it's actually like bringing out speculation. Like, are you sure you guys are not doing? Are you sure you guys are not dating? Because that connection only comes from dating. Like, you cannot just act it. It's not what you can act, because it was so real and pure. And the fans were like, is Burna Boy not dating Georgia Smith? Anyways, in the coming days, I'm sure we'll get more details about that one for you. Moving on, we saw the entrance of Burna Boy coming from top, coming down, and Burna Boy is one person like, he comes to stage with shirt, and then just give him 30 minutes, he's out of shirt, like totally out of shirt. So where at this point almost screaming, moving the shirt and all of that. Last is that song that is so buzzing, amazing one for Burna Boy. This is what we do, like the well done, well done, well done. Amazing job from you and your team. I won't forget the outsiders, the band members were amazing. They almost did what they did at the MSG Garden. Almost similar experience. Like it was one that you could say, like, man, these guys outdid themselves. Amazing one for Burna Boy on this one. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy celebrating his sold out stadium show at the sold out after an after party in Paris. So when you've done like an artwork here, just go and chill out. Bonaba actually had like an after party where he celebrated the massive win he's had in France. Big one to Burna Boy. Burna Boy is the biggest gainer on Spotify top artist in France today. He moved up 31 spots to be at number 54. Massive one to Burna Boy. Rema is the next guy on the news. We saw Rema at the point last week. It was certified gold in Poland for the sales of 10,000 album units, and it became the first album by an African artist to bag the certification in that country. Just so you know, Rema has surpassed, he has reached about 40 million monthly listeners every month. Like, it's just amazing how you have like 40 million people listening to your song every month. Rema has done that. It was about 39 previously, but now he has surpassed, he's going to 40 million plus, and obviously still counting. Moving on, we saw Rema Rave and Roses Ultra have gained 100 million pure streams. So I want to understand what they mean by pure stream, because it's crazy. Like, do we have fake stream? I think for these guys that put these captions out, like, they have an agenda. Because how do you tell me if you have said gained about 100 million streams, it's cool enough, but you have to put pure streams. So I think we have to ask them questions. Do we have fake streams? Like, let's talk about it. Do we have fake streams? They have to come educate us and tell us what fake streams actually. But they said he has gained about 100 million pure streams on Spotify in just 21 days of release, becoming the fastest Nigerian album to achieve this. their plans. It's working. But then big one to Rema on that one. Moving to the case of the week. I told you guys we're going to come from this week, and we are back to this matter. Sean Kuti is that conversation. Last week we saw the whole parade of how they were going to test his blood forcefully. They took him to court, extended 4 days. All of those were just, and people were like, what exactly is the police problem? I told you guys, I believe the police are wise and they know exactly what they are doing. But here, a statement from the Kogi Commissioner of Police, Akim Yusuf. A very, very, very insightful and very, very funny statement. Actually, I don't use the word in my mind, but very funny statement. He came out to say, "Come and slap police also. Thank God his body was not being looked for in the third mainland bridge waters." Like, how do you say this of you're supposed to be a commissioner of police, you're supposed to be like the head of a particular structure, like a segment of the country, and then you're opening your mouth to make claim that your officers obviously kill people and put them in the river. Like, are you how? So are we supposed to trust you with our lives again? Because your assignment is that you protect our life and property. And then a commissioner of police of a state is saying that thank God Sheon Kuti body was not found in Third Milan Bridge. At this point, I feel like Nigeria has like a lot to do. We need to achieve. Like we are far from civilization. We are so far. Our police sector needs a total revamp, like total revamp. We need to, just like what Chelsea fans need to do with their team. Our police force needs to do the same thing, remove everybody and bring new persons, because what are we seeing is pure rubbish. Anyways, guys, updates on this one will come later in the day. I'll give you pure updates on that. In the meantime, take care of yourself. I'll catch you guys in the next one.